Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier. Recently you may have noticed a tab pop up on the roadmap called Auto Gimbal. Parts of the community freaked out because Chris had promised us a skillful game. Auto aim seems to go against that core promise. On calling all pappies, we got some confirmation. Welcome to a discussion about the differences between auto aim and auto gimbal. Until I changed my trade in the military, I was an armored crewman. I spent 15 years being exposed to turrets and gunnery. Tank gunnery systems are stabilized for first round hit accuracy while on the move against a moving target at ranges over 3,000 meters. The ballistic computer on modern main battle tanks can compensate for variations in angle, tilt, drift, fling, and jitter, plus they can also compensate for ambient pressure, chamber temperature, and air temperature. The true distance to target is acquired with a laser. The main weapon is elevated and then traversed to offset the ballistic arc required to reach the target. If the target is moving, the computer will calculate and apply a lead. The angle of the lead considers the time of flight of the projectile against the assessed speed and direction of the target, plus your own platform speed and direction. All of this is done in milliseconds just before you fire, such that with a clean fire solution, when the round is released, it'll connect with the target. So why is all that important? This is the current tech available to any government who can afford it now. Starcitizen set 1,000 years in the future. It was always difficult for me to accept that common technology that I take for granted now was somehow missing in our future. Parts of that was just addressed, and here's how it's going to change your game. An auto-aim platform is a weapon system that'll automatically aim and track a locked target. These are your point defense turrets and they behave like an aimbot. The auto gimbal on the roadmap isn't auto-aim. The real names for such a thing is automatic gun harmonization or automatic projectile convergence. Let's say we have two identical weapons slaved together at the same point of aim. They both have different bullets. One fires 600 meters per second, the other fires 1200 meters per second. If you fire them both at a stationary target 1000 meters away, 0G in a vacuum, both will hit the target. Same scenario, but the target's moving, and because of time of flight, we need to apply a lead. In this case, you could only hit with one of the two cannons. You could calculate the required angle variance needed for both to hit with simple math. By adjusting the angle between the two weapons, you could compensate for the difference in projectile velocity and then hit the target. Auto gimbal does this in real time for gimbaled weapons. It's not auto aim. The pilot still needs to aim, but the weapons will adjust automatically to converge on target. This means that even though both weapons have a different muzzle velocity, the gimbal is going to adjust, resulting in one point of aim. I fly fixed, and I'll probably still mount 4 of the same size 3 on my saber. If I wanted to mix 2 energy with 2 dissimilar velocity ballistics, I could choose to mount the ballistics on gimbals without having to choose between 2 pips. Mounting gimbals means that you need to go down a size, but I'm interested to test and find new meta for various mission types. I'll end with a final observation. If you fly with gimbals, you can now mix weapons and have a single point of aim. This isn't only an advantage for gimbaled pilots. Fixed weapon pilots now have more options when choosing. Ultimately, all of this needs to make it into game so we can test it and then make suggestions. It's been quite some time since I've been very excited for a patch, so please stay tuned and share this new information about gimbals. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.